Hey everybody, it is me and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yasmin and I create lifestyle type videos here on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first year experience at university. A few months ago, I finished my first year at the University of Waterloo. I thought I would just share with you guys the things I liked, the things I didn't like. I divided this into 5 different categories. So I'm going to be talking about frosh, being a freshman and what that's like, especially at the beginning of the school, residence, the social life, academic life, and personally. I also want to say that everybody's experience is unique. Obviously, what you hear me saying in the video is not going to be the same thing every single person. Like, if I had my friends come and film a video about this with me, they would probably have completely different things to say, but this is just my experience. So without further ado, let's get started with this video, and I'm going to start off with talking about frosh. If you don't know what frosh is, orientation, all that stuff, it's basically when you first get to the school, the first week or two. You know, the school holds events and gets you excited for the upcoming year, and it's where you usually meet people. The first day I got to school, obviously I moved in. I have a vlog of me moving in. That night we had like this not concert, but like this event thing that we went to, and then there was just activities for the next few days. I came in with expectations that frosh was gonna be like, the nightlife was gonna be so epic and like there was gonna be so many things to do the first few nights. And I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, the first few nights that I got to school, me and my friends spent the nights just walking around Waterloo trying to find something to do and not finding anything. The town was so dry, there wasn't anything to do. That might have just been me, but yeah, that was kind of something I didn't really like about frosh. And also like the events that the school hosted were like okay, but like yeah, it wasn't like amazing. It was still fun, but yeah, that's my experience at frosh. It was definitely like I wouldn't trade it. Like I'm happy I got to do it, and I know like this upcoming year it's going to be significantly different because I don't know how they're going to be doing orientation and all that stuff with it being online. But yeah, that was my experience. I feel like there is the perception that you're going to come to school and there's going to be so much to do the first night you move there. Me and my friends would just walk around Waterloo, go to a party for like 3 minutes, and it would be boring, and then we'd leave. Like, it wasn't anything special. But next I'm going to be talking about residence. I lived on residence. I had a single room in Claudette Miller Hall, or CMH. I really liked my room. Like, I miss my room. I want to move back to my room. I liked the room. I did not like the residence life, and I'll tell you why. But my room, I'm like a very introverted person. I like to have my own space. I like to have my own personal time. So like the fact that I was able to get a single room was perfect for me. I really liked the space. It was the perfect size. However, the building CMH, how it's laid out is like on every floor there's like 16 bathrooms or something, and you walk into the bathroom and there's a sink, and then you can go into another room where there's a toilet, that room locks, and you can go into another room, there's just a shower, and that room locks. So like you have your own, you can go into the own toilet and you go into the own shower, and then the sink is like shared. The bathrooms are unisex, so anyone can go in the bathrooms. There's no like restrictions. Where my room was placed on this, so my room's here. On this side there was 2 guys, and on this side there was 1 guy. So like I was always so worried when I went to the washroom. I was like washing my face, I'm like, oh my god, if a guy walks in right now it's gonna be so awkward. And I didn't talk to them that much, so it's just like awkward. Like I never really had any problems with it, except for when there was pee on the toilet for like 3 weeks, and I just didn't use that toilet closest to my room because there was pee on it. The cafeteria at my res was really good. There's a Booster juice, so you know I had Booster juice like almost every day. The worst thing probably about my residence in general was that the people on my floor were really cliquey. First of all, I only was friends with 2 other people on my floor. I didn't talk to anybody else on my floor, and there was like a lot of people on my floor. So your door would be closed in your room, but you can still hear people in the hallway, and they would say really ableist things, sexist things, racist things all the time. Like they would yell it, and I'm like, you guys realize you're not the only ones living in this building. It's just like annoying. Like some people were really childish and like, can you grow up? Or they'd like, people would make a mess in the common rooms, stuff like that. But I feel like that's something that comes with every university. Oh, also like the first the beginning of school, like the first few months, the fire alarm would go off all the time. Anywhere from in the morning, it'd go off at like 3 a.m. The fire alarm would always go off and we'd have to like evacuate. So I don't know what was up with that. Next, I'm gonna be talking about the social life at University of Waterloo. I'm a very introverted person. I don't like socializing that much unless I'm with people I like and people I know. If I'm with strangers, like, it's a no for me. I was really worried about going to school and making friends. One thing that really helped me make friends is like I joined a Facebook group before I went to school, and it was just like a frosh Facebook group of all the freshmen. And then the first day I moved to school, 2 of my friends from Facebook were there, and they were in my building, so I was like, hey, and like I knew them, so I stuck with them. I have like at school like a close-knit group of friends. I definitely don't think it's hard to make friends at school. I thought it was going to be super hard to make friends at school, and it's definitely not, because if you think about it, you're stepping into an institution where nobody knows anybody. Everyone's looking for friends, so I found friends. And there's also lots of like clubs you can join. There's like a very diverse set of clubs. You can join clubs that have interests that are similar to yours, so then you will meet people who have similar interests to you. Nightlife was alright, like parties and stuff like that. Waterloo doesn't have parties, but we're right next to Laurier, so we can kind of feed off of that. A portion of the parties I went to were Laurier parties. However, there's like clubs at my school, like Base. They like have like dances and parties, which are really fun. And sometimes it's the best to just like sit in someone's dorm and just hang out with your friends and like chill and play Uno or something. Let's go on to academic. The academics at University of Waterloo was my favorite part of school. What? Because most people don't like that part. I really like learning new things. Waterloo is a very academic school that kind of fit with me well. I know like some people who don't like doing school as much, like some of my friends, like they didn't like the academics there just because it's very, I found it challenging, and it's a very big step up from high school. Definitely be prepared to read a lot, be prepared to write a lot, be prepared to take notes, learn, be actively participating in classes. I didn't really have any problems with professors. I know other people did, but personally there was only one prof that I didn't really like, and it's not that I like hated him. I don't know why I didn't say this before, but I'm an art student. I'm doing a double major in legal studies and peace and conflict studies. But what I like about Waterloo is like you don't declare your major until second year. First year you can take whatever courses you want. Obviously it's more beneficial if you take courses in your major. I'm also a co-op student. I don't do co-op until next spring, but some people will be on co-op right now, some people will be on co-op in the fall. Like it just depends on in what program you're in. The last section that I wanted to talk about was personal. I don't think I've grown as a person individually this much ever. Like the amount I grew at Waterloo is insane, and I think it's just like the fact that I moved away from home. I had to do things on my own. I had to plan out my own schedule. No one was telling me what to do, when to do it. I could literally do whatever I wanted, and you have so much freedom, and it's just like you have to decide like how you're going to use that freedom, and if you're going to use it to your advantage or disadvantage, when you're going to study, stuff like that. And I know a lot of people find it difficult, and it definitely was weird at first to be like, wow, like what do I do with myself? I figured it out and I've succeeded. I got straight A's. It makes you feel really accomplished, I feel like. I feel like I'm ready to like move on and do more and grow more. It's just such a good experience. It's probably one of my favorite experiences of my life, going to school. I'm really glad I decided to go to the school that I went to. I don't have any regrets. I don't wish I went somewhere else. Like I'm happy at Waterloo. As an introverted person, I think I pushed myself to like meet new people. I don't think I socialized as much as I'd hoped. I did spend a lot of time in my room, as I said, but I did socialize a lot too. I met some of my best friends. I cannot wait to go back whenever I'm able to go back. As soon as they say you can come on campus, you know where I'm running. Obviously Waterloo does have its flaws. They have an N-word prof. Yeah, that's my first year experience at the University of Waterloo. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, leave a comment, like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.